Sorry, we're joining here just after a minute. That's 50 seconds. Just getting the camera going this morning. Looks like we're already paired up. Pin pair, middle pair, boat pair. As we're trying to watch this start. So the pin boat here, the boat that's leading, notice they have a lot of space with about 30 seconds to go. This boat should be trying to take away that space, and here they go. They go down to lure, that forces this boat down, and then this boat either heads up or close to their gap. They chose to head up. Now this boat here is probably going to be held all the way until the start. So a better thing to do there would have been to spin to a circle right away or to defend that hole. Here's 5 seconds. We have one boat that'll be late. That boat that took the lured spot will win the pin. I don't know what that extra roundup was there, so I'm not sure if this pair, yeah, it looks like they're going to get pinched off. But anyway, off the starting line, we see 22 is in last, 23 will go with that pair. The pairs over here, a little bit equal, but 26 should be ahead. So it looks like we have a race here because blue has a pair here and a pair here, and teal should have a pair. Ooh, I don't know. Teal might be chasing. So the blue team we see taking a pair and taking a pair. The teal team's not taking control of any pairs. They only have one pair back here. So the teal team here needs to figure out who their second pair is. Maybe they're chasing and we can't tell from this angle. If that's the case, then that's fine. We're doing the chasing thing. Alright, so now teal's making a smarter move here. So teal goes and picks up their second pair. So teal has a pair here, and teal has a pair here. Blue has a pair here, and blue has a pair here. So what we have is each team with two pairs, no team sort of pushing themselves into a play here though. Now, it's hard to tell who has the 1. My guess is 24 has the 1. If 24 has the 1, then this play for blue is probably simply going to be first place, and then with this boat, not last place. The teal team's play is less clear because they're not really controlling this pair on this side of the course. The teal team probably needs to go play 2. The blue team probably needs to go play 1 or 4. But because the boats are staying spread out, we're letting it develop. I'm actually okay with this because we're sailing fast and both teams do have a play. But at some point, we need to decide what the play is and start taking action. All right, so teal has a pair here. And teal has a pair in the back here, these two. So teal should be going play 2 here, I think. So how do we do play 2? Play 2 would be this pair slows and this pair slows so that this boat can jump up here. Okay, teal is taking action, but notice teal's taking action kind of late because if blue was a little more on it here, blue could probably turn this into a play 1. So teal, of all the teams reluctantly taking action, teal takes action first, and it looks like it might work. Though not that aggressive because we see that that blue boat was still able to get to the teal boat. So maybe we'll talk about this one in the team meeting. In fact, we probably should. I'll try and flag this one because there were a lot of opportunities here and we haven't really taken them. Now, it's working out for teal because they took more action and they're going to be 2, 3, 4. And that's probably good enough because why take more aggressive action if you don't need to? Oh, side note, we need to go outside here. First repair goes outside. This boat's going inside, that's not good. Slow down, inside boat. The other boat needs to go outside. Okay, that ended up being okay. Anyway, so teal does a really good job of taking minimal action, but it being enough to round in the 2, 3, 4 here. I like that. But I don't think that would have been the case if the blue team would have been more aggressive. So I don't know whether it's better to praise the teal team for taking just enough action or to criticize the blue team for not taking enough action, thereby allowing the teal team to get away with that. Anyway, we're on the downwind now, so we're going to need to do a high-low. these two boats are going to have to try and catch one of these two boats. That's all they need, because they have the one. Let's zoom in and see if we can get some better footage. All right, so teal doing a good job. Teal's doing the high-low also, right? Why not? You're 2, 3, 4. This boat, way out here on the left side of the course, brings this boat high, and this boat can just sail into the one. So that's good. And I also like that we're attacking this boat and not chasing this boat way over here, because I don't know that we can get that boat. Plus, remember, the high-low is a distance game. And if this boat's going to take themselves high, there's no reason to chase them. Now, the one air that's going on right now, this boat back here, they are winging now, but man, they went pretty high in the beginning. And you really, look how much lower this boat is. This course is somewhere closer to here, and we sailed up here. I don't know if that's clear on the cursor, but anyway, okay, the high-low, we're trying to make it work. All right, so we jibe, this boat here, we jibed off their breeze. When you're doing the high-low, if the boat that you're going high on, this one, jibes away, you got to jibe back and get on their breeze. You're not helping anyone here, right? We need to be slowing this boat down. We have 2 blue boats, and no one is sitting on this boat's breeze. We need this boat. We got to get on their breeze. All right, so if this boat comes up and gets on their breeze, maybe this boat can come back with a starboard advantage. But that's messy. That's what I'll say. It's messy. All right, jibe. No, we need to jibe. We need to be on this boat's breeze. Too late. The teal boats are coming to clean things up. Blue, again, just not taking quite enough action. All right, so teal's going to try and jibe and luff these 2 boats. All right, and 21 is getting engaged here. Now 21 needs to think about 22 over here. Okay, nope, 22 is bailing to the inside, so that saves 21. Ooh, very close.
Let's just hold off for now. It's not too bad.
All right, so now we're taking 2 pairs here. This looks okay to me. Teal team's just trying to control their pairs. Blue team is... Blue team sneaking inside. So now we've lost control of our pair. So this boat that went outside, what is this, 21? Can't tell, whatever. This teal boat here did not protect enough. Remember, your only job is to stay ahead of the boat that goes outside. So now we have a situation where the blue team is back in an okay position. Now, teal team is still 2, 3, 5. Oh, they are not. They are 1, 3. Oh, wow. This is falling apart very quickly for the teal team. Blue team just not making as many mistakes when the boats are close. Okay, so now 1, 3. This pass back, this 25, needs to attack 26. That's got to happen. Already happening, that's good. 21 bails, that's good. 25 just has to do everything they can to try and control them. The pass back's already working though. We see 26 getting right by 25. A good execution of a pass back. So this all sort of fell apart back on the first beat when 21 let 26 get to the starboard side of them. That's a pantsing. We just got to keep heading high, and then once we're at a reaching angle to Mark 3, now I'm talking past tense here, okay, so we have to visualize this. But when 21 was to leeward of 26 back on the downwind, 21 should have just kept 26 nice and high
Just separate here a little bit.
until they had the opportunity to
Yeah.
jibe onto a reach. And then when it was time to jibe onto a reach, 21 should have jibed first. And neither of those things happen, and so we lose our pair here. So sort of a messy race, right? Not a lot of action on the first beat. Blue team is sort of letting things happen on the first beat, and then on the downwind, blue team doesn't really execute the high-low the way it should be done, yet one panting changes the whole race. And we'll see if we can play this one out. Now, who's over here on the left? 26. 26 did let a boat get starboard of them, which, if you're really far ahead, is not a big deal. We see some balancing here. 23 is caught up, so 24 is trying to balance. All right, so this race isn't over. That's good. We're at 9.5 minute mark here about in the race. Okay, so 23 is able to cross. They need to lead back here. They do. That's good. 25 gets 22, so we still have one pair. 24 does not have, 23 has full loving rights here until 24 breaks the overlap. That might have just happened. It still might not be enough though. Still might not be enough. Let's see. Where's the finish? So finish is here. It looks like we're still in pretty good control here. 24 controlling 23. 26 now has a starboard advantage. And so this one's probably just going to play its way out. Not a bad race, but we need to clean it up. Blue should have cleaned up the first beat and the first half of the downwind. Teal needed to clean up that second half of the downwind. Did an okay job of getting back into it and having a chance, but not likely to be able to do anything here because blue will have a starboard advantage. Yep. So 23 will attack here, but at the very least blue gets the 1-3. And that's what you do. When you have a threat, when you're 26 here, you come in late with that starboard advantage, and that'll get you across the line. Okay, so some examples to talk about. We'll try and use this one at the team meeting.